Hi fire signs, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Ascendant, Sun, Moon, Venus and Rising, and those of you cross-watching, welcome to your Tarot Love Messages. Today we're going to take a look at and see who is thinking about you. Who has you on their mind? What are their thoughts telling them? What is it that you should know about this particular energy here? This is going to be a general reading, guys, so please be mindful of that. There's actually also going to be a part 2, an extended reading that is available to this particular reading. And in part 2 of the reading, we're going to dive into the messages in a little bit more depth and detail. And it's going to be a continuation of this reading. So if you're interested in following on, the extension link is going to be listed just below the video here where the show more section is. If you're after a personalized tarot reading with myself, guys, please feel free to reach out and inquire. My email address is also going to be listed just below the video here. Okay, interesting. You got 2 5s and 2 7s. How about that? Bottom of the deck, you have the Hierophant. Okay, this is an interesting energy because I feel like this particular person here that's been doing quite a lot of thinking about you is either someone that you are like romantically involved with, or even if you guys are just loosely involved, but it seems like you've had some sort of discord. It just feels like in your energies there's a little bit of conflict, there's a little bit of turbulency here. You might have had a dispute, an altercation or a disagreement here. Now they may have put a foot wrong, okay? So maybe that's why the altercation or the fight here or the disagreement came about, because I feel like maybe they weren't being very honest with you. They weren't being very truthful with you. Maybe they were, you know, playing mind games here, playing with your feelings and your emotions, and this then gave rise to some sort of conflict. Now, you didn't necessarily have to have a disagreement or an altercation, but there's some sort of conflict, right? Things aren't just sitting well between the both of you. So if that's the case, then I feel like this is an individual who has who's been doing a lot of thinking about their actions here, okay? There's a lot of confusion, anxiety, uncertainty in their actions, and there's some inconsistencies in their energy, So, for example, they may say one thing, but go ahead and do another. So, to me, it feels like an energy whose words contradict his or her actions, okay? So, right now, it feels like this person has said or done things here that have hurt you. I don't think there was like a malicious motivation or intent behind this, but I do feel like on some level, okay, because when you're doing something, you know, morally bad or something that's morally good, your conscience confirms it, right? So on some level, they knew that what they were doing, you know, they knew, like for instance, they knew that they were lying to you, or that they were stretching the truth, or they were, you know, omitting information that you probably should have known. They knew that they might have been sneaky. Okay, they may have been sneaking behind your back here. But on some level, this person was aware that their actions were going to have consequences. But they were, to me, it just feels like an energy where they were just hoping to get away with it. This person is thinking about something that they've said or done to you. Here's the thing. I don't know if this person is more upset about the fact that they've got caught, caught in the lie or caught in the act, or that, they're truly sorry. Well, you do have the Hierophant at the bottom of the deck, which is a good indication that I do feel like this is someone who is going to want to, they're going to want to seek your forgiveness, okay? And I do feel like there's a sense of remorse in their energy. So it does feel like right now they're doing a lot of thinking about you. They do feel like they've pushed you away, okay? So this person knows that his or her actions or her words here have pushed you further away, and now it feels like they're trying to find a way to fix this. Is it fixable? Is it repairable? Yeah, I think so. I think so, because I think, to me, it feels like the one thing that I'm seeing with regards to this person and their energy is that it's happened before, right? Because I'm getting, especially with the Seven of Swords here, and you've got the Seven of Wands as well, there's a repetition here of the swords and the wands. There's, multitude swords and wands here. Therefore, it's not the first time that they've said or done things or played with your and toyed with your emotions here. And it probably won't be the last, because when you want to look to see what, a person's future actions will be, their past actions are a very strong indicator. Okay, so if someone has done it before, they're likely to do it again, especially if they are prone to, if they're a bit of a compulsive liar or are prone to stretching the truth here. So here we have this person is thinking about you. It does feel like they're sorry. It does feel like they're sorry, but also I get a part of them is a little bit sneaky, and they feel like, for them it sucks that they've been caught in this lie or in the act here, and for them they wish, because once you found out about whatever this is, okay, once you found out the truth here, it's put you off them, or it's put you off this situation. That's better. It's more light here. It's put you off them, or it's put you off this situation. But this person here, let me tell you, this is someone who does feel a sense of guilt. They do feel sorry here, okay, and they've been thinking about you a lot. Okay, so even if they haven't necessarily been communicating, because I feel like there's some conflict, or even there's some sort of boundary here, or you guys are just, no contact, no communication period, they are giving your connection in this situation a lot of thought here. They feel like they've lost you, or they feel like if they don't, hurry up and make amends, that they might potentially lose you, and they don't want to do that. Okay, they don't want to lose you here. So I do see this person fighting. Okay, I feel like this person will be fighting to make their way back to you, will be fighting for this connection here, and they'll be fighting to prove their worth to you. It's an energy of them wanting to fix things here. There's also a lot of passion behind their energy, so I feel like sometimes that, that passionate energy of theirs can really, it can translate in different ways. I feel like maybe this is someone who's quick to anger, or someone who has a very quick temper, and therefore sometimes, they don't always, communicate or articulate what it is that they're feeling, because I feel like there's some sort of misunderstandings in language barrier, or communication rather. Queen of Pentacles, I do feel like this is someone who, they do care. Okay, they care and they're invested in you, but it just feels like they've stepped a foot wrong, is what it feels like. You know what? The other thing that I get is this person, they could be, because I get a sense of, with the Seven of Swords energy, maybe this is someone who, this person is attached, okay? They are attached, or they're in a relationship with someone else, but they're very attracted to you, okay? This is someone who is extremely attracted to you. This is someone who's really into you. This is someone who can't get their eyes off you and can't get you off their mind, but they feel guilty. They feel guilty because they feel like, it's a form of cheating, or they feel guilty for feeling this way, but they can't help their feelings. There's no on and off switch. And this is someone who is very confused. They're very torn, because they don't want to do the wrong thing here. They don't want to do what's morally or ethically bad and, you know, overstep boundaries, because I do see boundaries with this individual. I see them or you putting up firm, rigid boundaries because they don't want to overstep those boundaries. They want to be respectful to their current partner. But again, it's like with their feelings, I feel like there's this growing passion and they're really trying to fight their attraction. They're really trying to fight their feelings here. It's like they want you, but they can't have you, which is making them want you even more here. And it's building this attraction or this connection, or the intensity of these emotions are building. This is someone who cares. This is someone who genuinely, you know, is invested. So I think maybe it could be like a close connecting energy, like a friend or a colleague, because I feel like this person knows you beyond just, you know, it's not just a physical attraction, it's more than that. This person, you know, knows who you are, and they're very drawn to your energy, they're very attracted to your energy. But it feels like there's a lot of conflict, you know, that there's a lot of dualism here. Okay, they want you but they can't have you. Okay, they want you but they feel guilty for wanting you. The fact that the Hierophant he has shown up tells us that this person does, you know, if they're at war with their head and their heart here, like for instance, their heart says that they want you, their head says, okay, it may not be the logical thing to do to pursue this. It does feel like this person is at a bit of a, it's a moral dilemma that they're facing, a bit of a conundrum here, a moral conundrum, because I do feel like that they're, you know, they have a strong moral fiber. This is someone who typically is, you know, someone who does have a good set of morals, values, and beliefs. And I feel like, and they're also coming across as either very spiritual or very religious here, okay, and someone who, you know, who knows the difference between right and wrong. But at the same time, I feel like they're really trying to fight these feelings that they have for you. Okay, guys, so in part 2 of the reading, we're going to explore what exactly will come of this situation. Okay, so, you know, we'll see whether this person is going to be making any moves or actions towards you, or what might come of this situation here. We'll also explore if you guys are in a current disagreement with each other. We'll explore when there might be communication coming in. I'm also seeing the Eight of Pentacles, some sort of culmination, some sort of build up, and someone here is wanting to work on something. Is it them wanting to work on approaching you, them wanting to work through this? Maybe some of you work with this person, and I feel like if that's the case, or like you could be like a client of theirs, or some sort of professional setting, or studying even. And if so, I feel like there's something here that's going to be happening in that professional space very soon. So in part 2 of the reading, we're going to explore that in a lot more detail, so follow me via the extension link below. I just want to thank you guys for your time, your energy, your attention, and your support. Greatly appreciated. If you haven't already, please show your support by liking, sharing, and subscribing to the channel. Bye for now.